Have you noticed that when you go to Taco Bell, after you eat, you're like, I'm never coming to this place again. And then sure enough, next time you still go to Taco Bell. Why is that? Well, cheese. Yeah. As I told you before, you need to bet on addictions. Cheese, sugar, marijuana, caffeine. So, Starbucks, Yum Brands, Philip Morris, right? CGC, Canopy Growth. Guys, so let's talk about the Yum Brands today. Yum Brands has three divisions: Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's not doing well as much anymore. Same store sales went down like 1% last quarter. But I want to talk about the spin-off in 2016. Yum Brands had a spin-off of Yum Brands China. So Yum Brands China is a separate entity now, which made the market cap much smaller. So now Yum Brands is $31 billion. Yum Brands China is $18 billion. But interestingly enough, like they both trade at a very similar PE ratio of 27 and 28 as of December 27. One thing I should tell you is Patton Oswalt, my favorite atheist comedian. He said to remember the famous bowls? So the famous bowls, he called it a failure pile in a sadness bowl. And you can go on YouTube his skit. It's a huge bit he has on it. It's pretty funny. But the Yum China is growing much faster. They opened 819 stores in 2018, I think, versus last year, Yum Brands in America, they opened only 390 stores. So, I mean, at some point, they were averaging about 2 KFCs a day. So that's crazy. Joey Watt is doing a phenomenal job over there. She's doing a fantastic job over there. She's doing an incredible job. That's my Trump impression. Those folks are doing phenomenally well. They're chopping off heads over there. They're chopping off heads. And the second move of Trump is he does this thing. And yeah, but I do want to talk about the last earnings report of Yum Brands. 80 cents versus 94 cents. They took a huge nosedive. I think like 9% that they dropped. So finally it's recovering from it. So keep your eyes on Yum Brands because they're getting the new CEO, David Gibbs, right? So definitely new things are coming, and I think it's going to recover from that horrible drop. So I think it's a buying opportunity, in my opinion, and I'm going to start initiating a position the next couple of weeks, if not sooner. So that's that. Taco Bell's doing good. Same store sales went up 4% versus 3.5%, and the drive-through improved by 17 seconds. I mean, are we getting that impatient, that 17 seconds? But, these matrix, everything has to be calculated so you can produce more. It's like, how much can I get out of you by paying as less as possible? That's what it boils down to. And it comes from earnings per share. Everything just boils down from earnings per share. It's all about getting the EPS high as possible, right? I think that's about it, guys. YUMC is, if you look at the YUMC's chart, it's looking great. It's a steady growth company. Both YUMC and Yum are doing fantastic, and they're long-term great buys, in my opinion. Again, I cannot recommend buy or sell, but I've done really good on Yum years ago, and I haven't been trading it lately, but I'm starting to I'm focused on it. It's definitely on my watch list. And Yum Brands and McDonald's, as I've said in my classes, they're the greatest multinationals. Although now it's more Yum China, but I used to talk about Yum Brands and McDonald's as being a good hedge against the US dollar. If you've purchased my courses, then you know what I'm talking about. By the way, I'm recovering from a pneumonia. Oh my God, I was so sick 2 days ago. I had my lungs were coming out of my chest, so really, all of a sudden it snowed all around Las Vegas, and it dropped down to 30s, and I got caught wearing only a t-shirt. Yay! So, I think that's about it, guys. Next company, I don't know what I'm going to do, so I'm not going to promise which company I'm going to do it on. But I just want to say, did you see Tesla recently? Tesla hit 420. Did you see? Did you see that? It was crazy. Elon Musk got on Twitter, and I knew he was going to do something about 420 again. And sure enough. Not just Tesla. All the tech stocks are on fire. Apple, Amazon, on fire, guys. But okay, I'll shut up. But why am I talking about tech stocks? This was a restaurant. This was a food-focused video. Now you're going off in tangent. But tech stocks made me a lot of money in December. Oh my God! Should we edit that? Hell no. I'm gonna give you. Lastly, let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you my Edgar's home remedy of how to get over a fever or a cold very quick. Okay, you start off by a Tylenol in the morning, and then later on during the day, you're gonna eat ramen noodles or cup of noodles with a lot of hot sauce and lemon. You're gonna eat 2 of those. I understand you might not have an appetite, but you have to force yourself. And then at nighttime, you're gonna go to sleep with NyQuil. Do not ever mix Tylenol with NyQuil because you'll die. Okay, don't ever do that. Learn from my mistake. I took Tylenol and I forgot about it. An hour later, I took NyQuil. I had to call poison control because I was feeling weird. So, yeah, you do this 2 days in a row. You dress warm. You sweat it out. You're good. Okay, take really hot baths, and yeah, that's my home remedy. I don't really like to go to doctors because they mostly make assumptions, and I don't like what they prescribe. So I do my own home remedies. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Today's December 27th. I'm going to make more and more videos. 2020 is going to be a blowout year for me and my company and my partners. We're doing big things. Yeah, but I'll start making more and more videos next year and focus more on Stocks Bootcamp. Lastly, subscribe, share, and hopefully my videos will become more and more professional later on, and I'll get an actual video team so that we can edit some of this stuff out. But right now I'm just making videos. I don't care what happens. We have so many stocks to talk about. It's going to take years and years to go through all of them. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.